Hello, I'm Lenny Rhodes, owner of Mix Cosmetics. I make custom organic makeup, skincare, body care. I've been doing it for about 15 years and I still feel like I have so much to learn. I am gonna be learning for the rest of my life and I love it. And I wanna teach you guys some of what I'm learning about the sustainability of ingredients, about what is truly natural and what is really synthetic and dangerous and hard on your skin, what is changing because of climate change and drought conditions in certain areas, flooding in other areas, what can't be sourced easily anymore. And so as things change, I try to change with them. And I try to pass that on to you. And I also try to explain some of the more esoteric or marketing type words that you hear a lot, things like glowing and brightening and collagen building and why it works and what it does. So I've been talking about the Everything All Day cream and why I created it, basically because I wanted a cream that did everything, just like we all do. We want something that is easy to use, makes our skin look fantastic, helps to prevent acne and scarring and sun damage, and we want something that does all of those things. And so that's what I made. But what is phenomenal about it is that it can be turned into foundation. It can be turned into cream eyeshadow, eyeliner, lip cream or cheek color, pressed eyeshadow. I seriously, when I call it everything cream, I didn't know what else to call it. And so it's got some good basic ingredients. Well, it's got some good base ingredients. They're not very basic, but it's got some good base ingredients. Not super exciting. Oils, dodecaine, I've talked about those. But here's the stuff that we're always excited to hear about, the stuff that we want to know more about, because these are the things that affect the way our skin ages, whether or not we have sun damage. So here goes. One of the eternal questions. Okay, not so eternal, but one of the questions that I struggled with in this formulation was, should I use rose water or should I use cucumber extract? And I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I landed on cucumber for a couple of reasons. First of all, the smell. They both have like a field of roses and like a spa day. So they both have a scent. And honestly, I felt like the cucumber scent worked a little bit better with this formulation. And the other one is I put some other collagen building ingredients, quite a few other collagen building ingredients in this. And some people don't love rose water, but cucumber, everybody's skin loves cucumber. It's anti-inflammatory, which means even though it's extremely moisturizing and hydrating, it will help to fight acne, inflammation, redness, rosacea, those really ruddy, flushed cheeks. It's gonna help with that. And so ultimately, rose lost the battle and cucumber won the day. So cucumber, I have some cucumber extract in there. But you'll notice, unlike almost every other product on the market, there is technically no water in this product. I didn't use water as my base. I used rose water at one point. I used cucumber extract in the final formulation. So these are essences and extracts. Yes, they're water-based, but it's actually fairly low on the list of how much I added. So I added about 10% cucumber extract to the base oils that I used. So technically this is an oil-based foundation moisturizer cream, but it does not act like an oil-based cream. You're not gonna be oily, you're gonna be nice. I mean, look, my skin has a really soft glow to it. It does not look oily and it doesn't feel oily, even though I put a lot of this stuff on, because you know I batch these videos. I don't know if you know that, but I batch these videos. So when I was actually applying the foundation and the cream earlier, I've still got that on. And so I have like 2 or 3 layers of foundation on, and I have a couple layers of just the cream on. So I've got quite a bit, and it does not look oily at all. My skin just looks nice and even. So even though it's oil-based, it does not act oil-based. So between cucumber and rose, cucumber won. What other hydrating ingredients did I add? I added oatmeal, I added oat peptides, I added silk, and I added pearl peptides. So all 4 of those just kind of blow my mind because they are hydrating, but they also absorb excess oil. So they're moisturizing your skin, but absorbing the excess. It kind of is a fantastic, perfect world. So I want to talk more about silk probably in another video. And I know I talk about silk, I talk about pearl, and I've just read a lot more about them recently. So I want to share it with you. But basically, oatmeal is also anti-inflammatory. They did some studies that oatmeal has almost the same strength as an anti-itch and anti-inflammatory as a steroid cream. So if you struggle with things like eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, and you're using steroids, especially on your face, they are terrible for your skin. Ultimately, they will thin your skin, and even though they do stop the itch and they help that inflammation, ultimately your skin is going to be thinner, more fragile, and damaged from that product. Where oatmeal is going to hydrate, it's going to stop the itch, it's going to stop that inflammation, and it's going to build your skin and absorb oil and hydrate your skin while it's doing it. So I would much rather use oatmeal than a steroid. So I think I'm going to come back to the rest of this because this is getting long enough, and we will talk through some of the other kind of amazing ingredients. I'm going to deep dive a little bit more into silk, and I've talked about pearl quite a bit, so I'm just going to sort of skim over that one. And then I'm going to talk about niacinamide, and I'm going to talk about, what was the other one? Oh, elderberries. So I'll see you next week, and we'll talk other fun stuff.